I'm Coach Joanna and welcome to TNT, which is Tighten and Tone. For today's class, what you might want to have on handy for any of these classes are these Infinity mini bands. They can come in fabric or they can come in kind of like a latex fabric. I don't really know what to call them. You can use paper plates, you can use gliders, small light weights, or even soup cans instead of the light weights. So those are some options of equipment that you can have handy that are great to add into any of our movements, but they aren't necessary for most of them. If you'd like, I can drop some links in below. Please reach out to me and I can let you know where to get some of these equipment, but those are always great to have on hand. I have my ab mat down if you want to get yours out as well. I'm going to set up this clock here for us today as we wait for some more people to jump on. We're going to get into our warm-up and then we're going to go right into our legs and get those burning, into our core and arms. So hopefully you are ready for today. We're going to have a 1-minute timer on. So if you have any timers on your end, it's also a great thing to do. If not, don't worry about it because you'll be following along with me, who will guide you. And awesome. And the last thing is music. If you want music on your end, please play it. Any of your favorite upbeat, fun, happy music, get that going. And time to start is now. We're gonna start with our warm-up. We're just gonna march in place, get our knees up above our hip crease. All right, ready and go. Marching. Opposite arms, go with opposite legs. Just warming up, saying good morning. And then we're going to just skip in place. Same thing, try and get those knees up high. Just skipping this time. And now we're gonna take our arms up overhead. We're gonna pull them down as we skip. Get a little like pull up in here using the air. Few more and rest. All right, get to this edge of your mat. Knees are straight. We're gonna take our hands to the floor and then walk ourselves out to a high plank and then hold. Holding, holding, holding. Really strong plank here. Down dog. And then walk back in and stand. Again, walk out. High plank. Keep holding. Warming up our core. Walk back in and stand. One more time. Walk out, high plank, hold. Good, we're gonna bring one foot up on the outside of our leg. Elbow to instep and twist. Hand comes back down, switch through other side. Other foot comes on the outside of our hand. Elbow to instep, twist. Hand comes back down, high plank, walk back in, and stand on our backs, laying down, glute bridges, active, heels drive through the ground, and go, hips up and down, up and down. Really try and keep that core as one piece as we drive our heels into the ground without moving them. Lift those hips. Keep going. 2 more. Last one. And come on down. Awesome. That is just to get us quickly warmed up before we go into our workout for today. So the first thing we're going to start with, something super easy, but if you'd like to increase it by adding one of the mini bands, These are the infinity bands that loop all the way around. There's multiple of them. You can put these on above your knees. If you don't have it, that's okay. And then you'll know. All right, we are just gonna start with simple squats. That's it, nothing crazy, nothing fancy. In 10 seconds. Whoops. 3, 2, 1, and go. Drive those knees out so they are past your big toe. All the way down, all the way up. Showing you simple things. That's what these mini bands really help for, is activation of those glutes and hamstrings by driving them out against the mini band. Stay with it. Just to warm up our glutes and hamstrings, right? Few more seconds. And rest. Awesome. Going back down to the ground, we're gonna go into our next movement. On our knees, I messed that up, didn't I? That's okay. We're gonna stay on our knees. We're gonna lift one leg up, keep the hips low, arms go out for balance. Bring the other leg up, stay low, bottom of a squat. First leg down, second leg down. Side view, first leg up, second leg up, first leg down, second leg down. Try to keep your hips in the same area of space as you started, as much as possible. All right, we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Hips up and down, or legs up, legs down. The first one that you started with goes up, and then it comes down. Stay with, ignore that noise, right? I have my hips back for that balance, and I chest forward. Still going. Stay with. Press through those feet to keep your hold and that low squat. They should be really activated just from those squats in general. And rotate sides. Other leg starts, initiates. Other leg first, second leg down. Right? Stay with. Whew. Have a little march going with my arms. You can keep the arms out forward and stay with it, whatever works for you. Just keep it moving. Really feel the burn. Full minute. Whew, and rest. Shake it out. We're gonna stretch out our quads here. Pull a knee back, grabbing the ankle, maybe reach up to the sky, and switch sides. Switch again, and switch again. Awesome. First movement's done. I hope you're feeling warm. We're gonna stay in that squat position. If you have these bands, you're gonna put them back on. Whew. Over the knees, or even over those ankles. Whatever works for you. We're gonna get our hips back. You can even do both. Hips go back into our monster walk. We're gonna walk out, walk back in. Stretching this band away, little steps, side to side, okay? All right, I'm gonna use this one. Different strengths. Kind of want a lighter band if you have, on the lighter side. All right, hips back, we're walking side to side. My feet never touch. 3, 2, 1, and go. Side to side. Again, we're not getting that bounce in between. We're staying nice and low. Pulling and leading with that front leg. These are just small steps. Stay small steps. Stay with it. Whoo! Feel the burn. And wherever you are, squat. All the way down, all the way up. Wherever you are, just go into your squats. And on my go, this time we're gonna double squat, stand. Keep going, double squat, stand now. Double squat, little pulse at the bottom. And rest, awesome job. You can keep that band on the ankles if you'd like. We're gonna go onto the ground. Here, I'm going to put those around my feet, right? So they're just under my instep, around both of my feet here. If you don't have a band, that's okay, you don't need one. What we're gonna do is get a nice, strong quadruped position. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and the feet and arms are all in alignment, left and right. We're gonna go right leg. We're going to kick back with our heel and back in. It's important when you do this not to cross over to our left side. Keep it on the right. Lead with that heel. We're gonna do one side only and then the other. All right, in 3, 2, 1, and go. Right side, press. If you don't have a band, that's okay. You're still leading with the heel, squeezing your muscles and pressing out and back. You don't want the heel to go above the hips. Keep the core tight and nice and flat. Stay with it. Switching to the other side in 3, 2, 1, other leg. Other leg extends, comes back. Extends, come back. I have my toes tucked under so this band won't fly out, right? Leading and pressing that band away if you have one. Feel it in your glutes and hamstrings, and then control it back in. And rest. Whew, let that band go to the side. We're gonna get our legs, one leg all the way out to extension. So let's start with our right leg. We're gonna take this toe to the ground, cross over, tap back. Cross over, tap back, right? So if I'm facing you, I'm crossing over my left side, all the way over here. Without twisting my body, we're gonna lift and touch it back. We're not lifting too high up in the sky, just a little bit. And we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Cross over, tap back. Over, tap back. Try and keep those hips as square as possible. So that means we're not crossing over too much. We're lifting with the heel to tap it up and down. After you tap down, you bring it back up. Keep going. Don't worry about that noise, just keep going. Cross it over and tap back. Nice long leg. Keep the knee nice and long. And switch. Other side. Tap it down, lift it up by the heel. Toes face towards the ground. Just little taps here and there. Stay with it. Tap, tap. Think about that core. Keep it engaged. Nice and controlled. Ooh, lots to think about. And rest. Knees wide, feet together, sit back, child's pose. Awesome. Stretch it out here real quick. Give those arms a nice rest. Legs a little bit of a rest, because you know we're not done. All right, next move. We're gonna go stay high on those hands. Legs are gonna extend out to a high plank. And we're just gonna body solid here. High up on those toes, leaning forward, and then sit those heels back far. So heels come forward, heels go back. Just rocking on those toes. Keep that core tight, right? Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. Rocking forward, rocking back. If you have your plates or your gliders here, that is something you can use to help you, especially if you're barefoot like I am, to rock forward and rock back. A little bit different because we're not rocking on those heels or over those toes. We're having to use our arms more to press down and pull. Getting those arms engaged a lot here. Body solid. Pressing away, pulling it back. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome job. Going to flip over to our back side. We're going to have our heels just tapping the ground. So we're going to lay on our back, press that lower back in, toes to the sky, right? So we're going to keep our thighs as parallel to the ground or perpendicular to the ground as possible. Shins parallel to the ground to start. I want you to engage your hamstrings here. Really squeeze those glutes and hamstrings. We're going to have our hands on our hips. Tap one heel down, come back up. The reason why we're keeping and squeezing so much is we want to keep this 90-degree angle of our legs, right? We're going to alternate heel drop, back up. Heel drop, back up. In 5, ready, and go. Really control down, back up. Press that lower back down as much as possible. Don't let it drop. Getting a lot of core and lower pelvic work here. A lot of those abdominals at the lower region and even our upper for most of us. Keep it going, just lightly tap that heel down, keeping the legs at a 90-degree angle. Right? Press that lower back down, down, down. Don't let that hip drop. That's why our hands are on our hips. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Stretch it out. Whew, extend up high, extend it long, and then move over to our side plank. All right, side plank, elbow down. We're going to simply hip tap. 3, 2, 1, and up, hip tap down, hip up, right? Hands to the sky or on your hips, whatever works for you. We're just doing hip taps. Tap the ground, tap back up. Stay with. Keep it going. And switch sides. Over to your other side. Doing the same thing. And go. Hip tap down and all the way up. Few more. And rest. Awesome job. Nope, relax. Get a quick sip of water. Stretch out that side body. It's a nice way to do that for that side body. I'm going to sweep my feet to one side. I'm going to plant my hands down. We're going to reach over and come back. planting the hand down again, reaching over, keeping this back leg grounded. Come back. We're going to do twice that side, twice the other side. So bring the hand on the outside of the feet, ground this hip down, reach over, look up past your bent arm. Come back. Again. Ooh, and come back. Switch sides. Feet to the other side. We're going to plant our hand on the outside. Extend all the way over. Come back. Extend all the way over. Come back. And then other way. Plant your hands on the outside. Extend, extend. Look up. Come back. Extend. Look up. Come back. Awesome. Whew. All right. Next movements, because you love them, right? We're going to go into that side body again. This time, if you can, you're going to lift that leg up high to the sky, as in no higher than your body. So we're going to just extend the one side body so it's nice and flat. And you're just going to hold it there. All right? I'm going to be on my elbows for balance. You can go on your hands if you'd like. Hips go up, leg goes up. Ready? And hold. Leg goes up and hold. Pressing through this bottom foot on the outside really hard down, really working that leg. You got this. Keep holding, only a few more seconds. And then switch sides. You can just roll to the other side and up. Hold. Keep holding. Press through that side leg. Keep your body up. Keep holding and rest. Flip over to the front. Bring your knees in. Heels are on the ground. Extend that body long. Right? Keep that nice long chest. Arms are going to come out to the side. If you'd like, you can lift those legs. Extend it into this nice V-up position. And we're just going to pulse our arms here on the outside. Flutter them out. Keep holding. Flutter those arms. Nice and long. Nice and out wide. Flutter those arms. Keep holding, holding, holding. Keep that chest lifted. Sometimes we like to sink back into that lower back. Reset or bring those feet down and keep leaning back. Keep fluttering those arms. Only a few more seconds here. We don't even need weight for this. All right, in 3, 2, 1, we're going to cross it over in front. Cross it over and alternate which way you cross. Back out to that T. Cross over, keep them out nice and long. And rest, saved by the bell. Whew, shake it out. Shake out those arms. All right, we're gonna go into that high plank position again. And then we're gonna go with shoulder taps. Alternate shoulder taps, getting our core and arms in here one more time. Doing great on time for the first time. Right? All right. High plank, wider feet, shoulder taps. Keep those hips square. Don't let them shake side to side. If you need, grab something, put it on your back so you know, that lower back, so you know if you shake side to side. Right? Whew, why am I doing this? All right. Hold the accountability. 2, 1, and go. Side to side. I got my object on my back so it doesn't fall. Keep going, shoulder taps. In 3 seconds, we're gonna reach forward with our arms. Doesn't have to go high. Reach forward and down. Reach forward and back down. And then the next one, we're gonna get hip taps. Reach back, touch that hip. Touch that hip, back down. You can even reach long arms, tap those thighs. Right? And rest. Whew, shake out those arms. All right, one last set. One last set of something so we can feel good about ourselves. We're gonna end on some glute bridge marching. Keep those hips high. Keep those hips high. We're gonna march in the air. Opposite leg and opposite leg. Keep those hips high. Again, trying not to alternate our hips dropping. There we go. All right, in 3, 2, 1, hips up and march. March. Press down into the ground with our feet as hard as we can, right? Keep those hips up. Keep going. Stay with. Really need to end on a burner here. And rest. Come on down. Stretch it out. Extend one leg. Pull one knee into that chest. And switch. Again, switch. Switch again. Good, we're gonna switch again. This time, instead of just pulling that knee down, we're gonna take that foot, pull it across, really hug that leg into the chest. Get more of our hips here. And switch again, pulling it across. Switch again. Crossing the body. Coming on up. We're gonna get those quads, pull those knees back, right? And we're just gonna open up to the side. You can do this laying down. We can hold just as ankles. Doing one leg at a time. Press those hips into the ground. Switch. Switch. Again, you can even use those things that kind of help you grab your ankles. If you have a hard time, you can use other objects to reach back and hold. Let's just finish in one downward dog or child's pose position. Opening up the shoulders, opening up the hips, sitting those hips back and down, resting that lower back. It is morning for some of us. Might not have as much mobility in our spine as we normally do throughout the day. Coming on up. And if you'd like to do a quick twist of the arms, you can. Threading the needle through. Big breath in. Opening up. And come on out. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me. Again, this is Coach Joanna with TNT. I will see you guys next time. And in the comments below, I will put some links in for some of these objects or name them so you can go look for them on your own. Have a great one. Thank you guys.